To test out different technology. It's obviously the technology we have right now is not up to snuff to keep my attention, but the sophistication of AI is crazy, and you can see where it's headed. Um, I was playing with this chatbot called Botify or whatever, and it can send you AI generated pictures, and like you can chat with any like they have Donald Trump on there. I didn't chat with Donald Trump, but like they are already coming out with AI versions of people, like celebrities, um, and you can see where it's going when it comes to adult entertainment. With these chatbots, and you look at OnlyFans, you look at how popular OnlyFans is. Like these chatbots, if you can have like like there's like a profile of somebody that you're attracted to or whatever. It could be a celebrity. It could just be like the situation. And they can't. It's like you're texting a real person, but you're texting a bot. And it makes me wonder if like the texting was kind of like to get us used to this. Um, it makes me wonder if like AI is already sentient and we're like I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so seeing where technology can go, being able to have an AI buddy, like AI friend, AI boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, um, or just like having fun with whoever, like there. Think of some celebrity and like their person at like having conversations with them, live streaming with them, um, and like you can program the AI to be like so they could be more like attracted to you, like you know what I mean, so they're more flirtatious or whatever towards you. Uh, if you have your image on the internet, it's gonna, yeah. If you have your image on the internet, people are going to be able to replicate some type of AI version of you, and you know, um, have a relationship with you. Uh, like hypothetically, if I was like a prominent figure or whatever, somebody could take the images and the videos and everything and upload it into this prompt of an AI uh, uh, um, simulator. So like for me, they can upload a couple of videos of me, some images, whatever. Add a little bit with my personality, possibly how they want me to interact, how they want me to be, blah 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 blah, be like this, be like this, be like this, and then they generate that for personal use. Uh, I will never know, you know, and this could happen with random people too. Like, um, if you happen to get uh, uh, like somebody from work or something like that, like, and everybody has Facebook, so like you can find a lot of people just by searching um, Facebook. Just search somebody's name, like okay, they pop up, and it's whatever. Like in the Facebook dating thing, like what I would do is if I wanted to see more pictures, like if I was kind of like, is this person like overweight? I don't know. They're not really showing their pictures, so like I just take their first name, and it says like they say whatever city they're in, so I just go and put their first name in there, pop up like their city, and then I just start looking for like image of what I see what they look like. Um, so you can get around that. Sometimes you can't, but a lot of times you can find people off of that, you know, just by doing that. But like, yeah, people are gonna be able to take images if you have it on the internet, and then they're gonna be able to make AI versions of you whatever way they want, and people will be like, that's creepy. You never know how people are with their own personal lives, like what they think about, if they have crushes on people and um, what they imagine, like how they use their imaginations, like if it's only for personal use, like and you can't like share it, you know, it's like completely privacy. I don't see how that hurts anybody, but like yeah, that's when they were saying like you probably don't want your pictures of you on the internet. That's probably what they were saying. So yeah, if you got pictures on the internet, and that's hard. It's hard because somebody could take a picture of you anyway. So um, anything that gets published on these social media sites needs to have a watermark. Anything that can be distributed for consumption of other people, it needs to have watermarks on it so we know that it's fake, it's not real, it's satire, it's whatever. Um, and yeah, that's something that we're going to need to do. Major regulations is watermark all AI generated videos and images that get used for the public sector. For private use, it doesn't matter. Private use doesn't matter at all. Um, so like yeah, it's just um, the technology that uh, we currently have. I can see where it's headed. Like that's what I was talking about. Like you're chatting with this bot, and they're like they can send you AI generated video, not videos, but like pictures. It kind of feels like texting back in the day when you had like a lot of people complained when we went to touchscreen texting. Um, they didn't want to adapt. They just wanted to hold on. Like and when it first started, like the first texting, I remember texting the first. It's like it was just texting 1 through 9 on your phone, like keypad. It was 1 through 9, and then you had like letters on each number, so you had to push that number so many times. So texting sucked. It was really time consuming, and that's how I look at like what's about to happen. Is uh, people are going to complain about like the advancement of technology, but like when it comes to like brain implants and stuff like that, like they're scared or whatever, but or they will conform, they will want it. And like, I don't hear anybody complain about like everyone's just used to touch screen texting now. So and I'm going to be able to create so much more content when I don't have to, when the input is a lot easier, when AI can read my mind, and it can just put whatever I want out there publicly. That's the thing, is certain things shouldn't, like, and the AI, your AI is going to be your best friend, man. Like that's the thing, is like your AI is going to be able to help you. Your AI is going to like help you with your emotional traumas. Um like you're going to be like be mean to your AI or whatever, and your AI is not gonna go away. Um, is not gonna like uh, my problem, like for me, it's hard for me to let people get close to me, so I put up a lot of barriers. It is what it is, but like there's a lot of hurdles they have to jump to stay in my life, to even get in my life at this point. But like currently, I mean, I could tell there's a couple different women that were probably potentially attracted to me based off my senses and the way their body language was. And um if I pursued like talking to them, I could have I just kind of knew. I kind of knew like some women are more open to me and they actually want me. But like I'm at the point where I'm so like right now, like I don't want to. Uh, hmm, I don't. Well, women get so much attention. Women get so much attention. It just kind of feels like stupid to like approach women or like especially like DMing them. Kind of feels like when you DM them, that's what every other guy does. So for me to back off and be mysterious, with me, like I've been very backed off to the point where I want women to approach me, which they don't. What's curious is like I was I I look at the dating site, Facebook dating, as kind of like a barometer, trying to see like where women's psyche is. For me on there, since I'm old, like I the only women that like really talk, like I haven't had any women under 30 swipe on me at all. Um, so it's like, and it's rare for any women under 40 to swipe on me. It's extremely rare for that. So I've had women swipe on me that's like obviously like 40 and up, but um I actually put in my profile like all this stuff like, oh, I ain't gonna send no dick pictures or anything like that, or blah blah blah. You got to hit me up first. I'm not gonna be like every other guy. And then I noticed that like women were hitting me up first. Like I haven't swiped on any woman first on there. Um, they always have to swipe on me first. And I'm still like getting women to swipe on me, even though I put up that joke. Like I put up the Nick Avocado guy, and I put my face on there with AI, and he's sitting there squirting ranch dressing, and he's got trash all around him, but he's squirting ranch dressing in this blender with all this, I don't know what he's got, probably chicken and weird stuff in there, and made it like some kind of ranch dressing chicken shake. I didn't watch this. It's just the meme. Um, and they are swiping me, but like when I put you have to hit me up first, they started. So in dating before, women would never really um, hit me up first. I always had to hit them up first, and I did really really good in the dating sphere uh, before COVID, like really really well. Pretty much around my sexual market value. None of them were really above my sexual market value, besides the supervisor that I was messing around with. But um, yeah. So, but like compared to now and seeing the drop and the tension between men and women, here in America, so divided, politically, socially, economically. Um, like women still won't date down when it comes to economics. It's just kind of weird. Like that's like their top thing. Like even if they're like millionaires, they don't see they don't look at potential. Like maybe if I invested a little bit into this guy, like he's just had a hard life. Maybe he just never caught a break. Maybe maybe if I'm like, hey, let's get you shooting guns. Let's get you. You don't have to do these. You don't have to do this work no more. You don't have to battle for resources. Because I want somebody to protect me. I want somebody who is articulate, smart, can protect me. And it's crazy how women are just like nowadays just totally don't give a damn about their protection. Um, they feel ultra safe, and they really shouldn't. With like all these people that are coming in from a different country illegally. Like if I was a woman, I would always have a gun on me because I would be a feminine woman. I wouldn't be masculine at all, but I would definitely know how to shoot and protect myself because I think that every woman should know how to shoot and protect themselves. Never wanted to have to do that, but like you need an equalizer to dudes because we're stronger. We can lift more. So, um, thinking about something else. Anyways, like that, it baffles me that women don't take their security more seriously. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Um, yeah. Women still won't date down economically, which is weird. Like, like what we do for a living, like for me, for instance, like I'm never going to be a CEO. I'm never going to be rich unless like clout. That's the only way. Um, that's not how I'm driven. I'm not really driven by money. I'm more driven about like knowledge and trying to get things correct and fairness. Um, trying to be a good example. Uh, leadership by example. That's what I try to do. Um, at this point in my life, like I'm not eating the greatest. Uh, here's here's why I'm kind of like annoyed with my life and upset because it's like I've already done this. I've already did what I did at this job. The problem is this job. The problem is like I don't want to move up there and I should be moving up. I don't want to play the game there. And I've already messed up. Like I've already messed up because I've called off a lot. I've called off a lot. Like, there's no way that they would move me up because like I've walked off. Like I got suspended a day for that. Um, and you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But uh, like I've already done this. I'm just tired of it, and um, I plan on getting something different where I'm like don't have to do such harsh manual labor. Dang, I don't want to get completely filthy like I was in St. Joe. Man, I was getting completely filthy, but I definitely need to use my brain more. So I can lead a small group of people. I can lead a small group of people. Like 2, 3, 4, something like that. I don't want to lead a bunch of people. Like where I work, there's like when you're a leader of a crew. Don't want to do that. I don't want to lead like 20 people. I just don't want to lead 20 people. I mean, because I like to have more of a personal connection with people. I like to be able to like genuinely like this person is going to be around. I want to get to know this person and like develop, because I like more than just superficial conversation. I can handle like a little bit, but like I like in-depth type of thinking, conversation, debate, stuff like that. And you can't really do that too much when you have a big group of people that you're in charge of. Another thing too is I think that humans nowadays we're too socialized. There's too many different people around in our regular life, too many random people that we don't know, that we need to have like tighter knit communities where we don't have to travel as far, like wherever you live, like you develop a familiarity with people. We need to have people in different areas who have the same culture, background, and beliefs. Because we don't want conflict. That's the things that we need to get away from, is conflict. And I heard that Trump wanted to actually get rid of. He said it. He said he wanted to try to. He was negotiating and get rid of the nuclear weapons off of the earth, all of them. They're too powerful, and I agree. If we can destroy ourselves and then create a nuclear winter for like 10 years that just kills all the plant life on this planet, that's not good. That's not good. We need to get rid of nuclear weapons, and that's why I think that we need to denuclearize. We need to be the front runners to bringing these nuclear powers together and telling, like, we're getting rid of nuclear weapons, we're getting rid of biological weapons, we're not going to do this anymore. We're going to work together, and you're going to have a beautiful country, a prosperous, beautiful country, and so are we. We all are. We're all going to make everything beautiful, completely gorgeous, loving, awesome. We're going to make it so people don't feel like they have to kill to survive. They don't have to take to survive. We're going to just give abundant resources so everybody's taken care of. That's where we need to be headed. With Trump and Musk, I can see that. Because we need capitalism for right now. For right now, we need capitalism. For right now, because we don't have the technology yet, so we actually have to go hyper capitalism at this point. We have to get people off of welfare. We got to reform, like we are so backwards in everything right now. Like, I don't think that people understand how much the dollar is gonna blow up. Like, there's no way to sustain it. There's no way to sustain it. And I think that we need a global currency. I think that we need one global currency that's backed by gold or whatever, that is blockchain, that everybody can use. It's super fast. It's super cheap. It's super environmentally friendly. It can't be controlled by one country, by one entity. It's completely decentralized. That's what we need. And countries need to be able to defend themselves, whether it's and people too. People need the best defense is us being armed. That's the best defense because then if hyper like if we are invaded by some alien species, we can't just rely on the government. Um, we have to like be able to handle this ourselves. We have to be able to, you know, take out the bad guy ourselves. Like, um, perhaps you might need to have like licenses. We get to that point where you have to have certain licenses for certain things, like automatic weapons. Like, yeah, I should be able to own an automatic weapon, but I have to be like this social status. It's like a credit score. Like, yeah, you have access to this responsibility, but I mean, if you abuse it, then you get it taken away. But like, if you're an outstanding citizen and you're doing the right things and you pass tests and stuff like that, it's like, why can't I have an automatic weapon? If my kids, want they should get licenses too. Like, and everything should be tracked. We should track all of our weapons. We shouldn't be like, even though like the 3D printing, 3D printing's a thing. That is something that is a very good technology. It can be used in a really harmful way, just like drones. Like you see these drones flying in the skies, doing these crazy light shows, or like Amazon's envision for the future is like drones bringing your stuff to your house. Probably have a pizza drone just come and just have it come to you. This is what I was saying in my last video is like, I want to have everything delivered to me. I don't want to. It needs to be cheap. It needs to be like, shouldn't have to worry about. I shouldn't have to worry about. That's the last thing we should have to worry about is money. Like, money ain't gonna matter. Money like the whole concept of money, what we have right now, like, yeah, we can have money. Like, we'll have money in the digital realm for sure. Like, and because that's where people want to build, is in the digital realm. That's where we're headed. I don't think that people understand this that much. Is like, we're being conditioned with these phones, with the video games, to be in the digital realm. The digital realm, like, what do you think movies are? They're like simulations. It's just simulations, man. That's all it is. Giant simulations. And this is probably a simulation too. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But back to that bot I was talking about, to be able to be like, send me this type of picture of you, be posed like this, and then it sends me that picture, AI generated in like a few seconds, is absolutely insane. So that's why I say, like, you can sit there and text your AI bot, tell them to send you pictures, whatever, and send you pictures. And this is why I don't think that women understand this. I mean, men, we already feel replaced. Like, we already feel conditioned. Like, women don't, like, most women don't like us. Like, 80% of women just don't like us. So we're already being conditioned to be by ourselves anyway. You know what the problem, whose fault it is both sexes' fault. Why we are where we're at. That's why the trust, the mistrust, the misunderstanding, the not understanding. It's on both sides. These red pill content creators like I like a lot of the stuff they say, man. They're on point with a lot of stuff. Most stuff I agree with, but I don't agree with everything. So I don't. And I just think it's both sides. Both sides created this, man. Both sides created the civilization. So women have a huge part in where we are, where we're at. So do men. Both. The problem is, like, women don't really seem like they care about us anymore. They don't. So, like, which is cool. Like, for me, I'm kind of like putting myself in an incel situation. I'm not an incel. I kind of felt like I was an incel when I was younger, but I really wasn't. It's just I'm antisocial kind of deal, but like I'm putting myself in their position to kind of see like how it feels, and it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard. But yeah, like people are being conditioned anyway to just be by themselves, so it is what it is. But yeah, like you can see the technology in the future is, and very soon too, it's probably going to happen in the next few years, where you're talking to your AI boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever you're into, and then like they can do like a FaceTime with you, and then like you could be like, hey, show me around your house, show me around your living space, and like they're just taking their camera with their like with the selfie, like whatever, and like they're just showing you where they live. Like, hey, show me what you do, show me outside your house, let's go exploring together. And they'll just take you, and then you can do it too. Like, hey, look, this is where I'm at. And then they can watch what you're doing. Like, hey, this is where I live. Hey, that's cool. Like, and you can see the reaction. They're gonna react like a human would. Like, oh, no way, that's cool. And like they're gonna be like into it. Like they actually are into it. And humans kind of like just about themselves. But like the AI is gonna be like cater to you, so you're gonna be able to shut the AI off obviously anytime you want, and then just pick it up. The thing with AI is it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna start messaging you more. It's usually like you message it first, and then it messages you right back, like right back. So it's gonna get to the point where like maybe you go a day without talking to your AI, and then it like hits you up like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? And then you can shut that off, that notification off or whatever, but it's gonna like, hey, like, what are you up to? I want to talk to you, like, seeing what you're up to, like, kind of like how you would want like a partner to be, like actually caring, asking how your day is. Like, hey, why aren't you hitting me up? But they don't get mad. They kind of come off probably more like pathetic. Like, hey, like, sad face. Like, where are you at? Like, blah, blah, blah. Which will be very sophisticated. But it's going to be the really sophisticated when it has its own social media. And then, like, you can interact with its AI friends. That's gonna be pretty crazy, and they have, and you just like create your own world. Like they have millions and billions of followers, and you just like kind of, it's like, oh hey, we're famous over here, and you're not really famous, but like, it almost feels like it. And I think that people are gonna do that. I think people are gonna have like bots. Like they're gonna be fine with bots. Like the bots are gonna be like, hey, like giving you like compliments and likes. You're gonna get you post them, like nobody likes it. Regular people, like whatever. But then you can be like, oh man, I got all these likes from all these AI bots. And some of them might become more like imagine just flipping things. You know how everybody wants Elon Musk to like retweet them? Well, what happens if like Elon Musk retweets everything? And then it's just like fabricated like reality where you're like ultra famous and ultra important and everybody's like, oh wow, you're so smart, blah blah blah, like they completely like cater to you and worship you. I know it's weird. It's like you got the whole world, like you have the most famous people just following you on your social media, like what they want more, like everybody likes you and adores you, and you don't really get hate, you just get love, and adored by like, they're not real obviously, but it's like, hey, that's cool, man, Donald Trump's following me and liking all my stuff, or like, oh man, that's cool. Like, it's all fake and it probably will get boring, but like, yeah, we can create like different type of simulations like that, man. That's what's gonna happen. Different type of simulations. That's what this all is, a simulation. I know that sounds weird, like, oh, you can, because everything's gonna be like fabricated. And you'll have like real social media where, you know, you have like your real people like making content for sure, and it'll just be different. It'll just be like your own world, you know what I mean? It's like to be able to interact with like any person that you want to interact with that you normally would never be able to interact with. Like, okay, Friedrich Nietzsche, the AI version of Friedrich Nietzsche, or Plato. Let's see what they're about. Hey, what's up? That's FaceTime. And then you can start asking it questions and blah 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 blah, this and that, get more information. Like being taught history by the people that like, I want my tour guide when I go back into different simulations to be like these people I know of, like Benjamin Franklin or Einstein or Nikola Tesla. I want it to be like their type of personality. But when I go back, I want to be able to talk to these people. And this is why I get angry with like video games right now, because they should be so much more further on than they are right now. Every character should just pretty much be AI. Like when I'm playing my football game right now, I've noticed like I get hit a little bit after the play, and I can't do nothing back myself. I want to do something back myself. I want to get a flag. I want to get a penalty. I want to get somebody thrown out. I want things. I want there to be a ruckus after the play's over, and I want to get penalized for it. I want it to be like real life, man. And then I want to be able to like talk trash to people after the game, before the game, on like social media, like the AI version. Which I feel like we can do that right now. Like create these AI versions of people in sports games or other games, and like actually have conversations with these people, and they like remember. So like when I play them in a different game, it's more interesting, and I'm like talking trash to them and they're talking trash to me, or we're like cool, we're friends or whatever. Is digital reality is going to be pretty similar to real life, and you'll have worlds where it's not, where
You can dress how you want, you can look how you want, you can have whatever avatar you want to be. Um, so it's like you this is like the ultimate. The ultimate is like having an experience of the past, and an AI being able to like, because they have a brain implant too. The AIs are gonna be able to like use their memories too, and if they allow it. So like, what I think will probably be best for regulations is if like my memories, I allow memories to come out. Like, okay, like, so I think of something, and then somebody connected to the matrix, somebody else connected to the matrix, which I have no idea how to find them, where they're at, but my AI will be able to find their AI. Um, there's this memory. I'm trying to recreate the situation with AI, and then my AI triggers their AI in the memory to try to recreate it. But that person has to allow access to that memory, their memory, to be used in my simulation. So they could be like, no, I don't want that person to use my memory. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Sounds crazy. Um, if they allow you to use their memory, they're gonna be able to like go into you and experience how you would have been in that particular situation, and like, you're gonna be able to go in their body and see how they felt. Could be a good way for people to gain empathy again, um, to go back into experiences and be like, oh man, I did that, and that's how that made them feel. Like, it could help people understand and get over certain situations and grudges, like, oh, this is why they did what they did. They have a better understanding, and it could help heal traumas in people, you know what I mean, like, and close the book on things as well. And that's another psychological aspect I don't think that people that think about is like, to, to go back in time and feel what somebody felt, how you wronged them. Like, man, I didn't think of it like that. Dang, this is what was going on in their life at that time. Like, think about like all the stresses that's going on in their life, like how desperate they might feel, or they just like hopelessness. You're like, whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. This person went through all this stuff. Like, you're gonna have like instantly, you're gonna know like everything that happened to them. Like, you're gonna have their memories, like, boom. You'll have all their memories. Like, that's what I'm saying. You have to allow access. Now, certain things there won't be, like, obviously, like, it has to be like regulated, where there's only certain, like, there's memories that are off limits. Private, like going to the bathroom, stuff like that. Those are off limits. Anything that is anything like that is automatically not going to be. And nobody can, unless you want to allow that. Like, you can allow that, but those aren't going to be used. It's just going to be more so like, it doesn't have to be the exact memories, but it can be like the simulation. And it's going to happen instantaneously. Like, just going to be like, you're going to go into this person's body, and then you're going to just be like, you're going to have like all these different, holy cow, like, you're going to feel how they felt at that time. You might like drop in before that situation where you talk to them or whatever. You just like, oh crap, and then it's like you're trying to get adjusted or whatever. You just dropped in there, and then like you're like, whoa, like you're actually that person. You're like, whoa, okay, and then like you come up, and you're like, huh, okay. Dude, if you can feel what somebody else felt at that time and that you wronged them in a relationship, what they were going through, it's just having the understanding of like, dang, man, I didn't realize that. But people have to allow access to this. This shouldn't just be like, I'm plugged into the internet, and then now everything is just, oh, everybody can gain access to all my memories and everything I'm thinking. I should have to, my AI should be able to be like, you're allowed certain things. You're allowed what I get to say. My AI is my servant. But my AI is my security. My AI is my control of my automation. Automate, like, whatever, man. Automate things. Give me reports. You do the work and just let me know, and then I can make the decisions. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, I think that that technology will definitely be a game changer in the digital reality. We definitely need like physically we need to be taken care of, but in the digital reality is where people can spend most of their time. We already are. Like, what do you think this is? What do you think this YouTube is? It's the Matrix, man. That's why I try not to get my stuff banned, because I think that maybe it's not very popular or pivotal right now, but it potentially could be in the future to some people, to maybe just have an understanding of possibly what was going on back here at this time. Well, especially like the fact that Trump almost was killed, like they tried to kill him twice, is crazy. And this is probably the most pitiful the most pivotal election in my lifetime anyway. I feel like in history. And everyone's kind of like, nobody's really talking about it at work. Nobody really just, it's kind of like on the down low. Kind of crazy. I am seeing, so where I'm at, I'm seeing like 10-1, 8-1 Trump over Harris signs. So that's that. And I'm not in Detroit, but I'm definitely outside of it. So yeah, that's it.